All right, guys. Today we have a very special episode. It's like Christmas here on the channel. I have Herman again from Meat and Bone, and he brought an amazing piece of steak. What is this, Herman?
This is Miyazaki A5 Ribeye.
I mean, check this out, guys. It's absolutely insane marbling. This thing has more fat than meat.
Yep.
It's
and
incredible.
it's a good kind of fat, so
Yeah.
no regrets.
This is all the tasty stuff. I mean, this is the creme de la creme of meat, basically, right?
Yeah, if you are into Wagyu and you consider Wagyu the best meat in the world, this is definitely top of the line.
Yeah.
Miyazaki is a region in Japan that has won the last 3 Olympics of Wagyu. That means, I mean, this is as good as it gets.
So it's like Kobe beef or something, or what?
Kobe is another region in Japan.
Okay, okay.
They haven't won in a while. So
Oh,
nowadays,
sort of like wines or what, like champagne,
exactly,
Japanase, stuff like
it's like champagne. It's a denomination of origin. Miyazaki would be champagne on the.
So these guys have won it, what, like 3 times?
Yeah.
This is the best beef, best meat in the world.
Definitely, if you're
Alright,
into Wagyu,
okay,
you consider
okay.
Wagyu the best. This is as good
Alright.
as it gets.
Okay, so how should we cook this?
All right. Remember, this has a high content of fat.
Yeah.
So we don't want any fat on the skillet.
And you don't want to do it directly on the grate either, because all the fat is going to drip down.
Exactly.
Cause
You want to
flare-ups, you're
save
gonna
that
lose the
because
fat.
that's where the money is at. You're paying for
yeah,
that.
yeah.
fat.
I mean, this is like 50% fat, so yeah.
Yeah.
So we use cast iron and no seasoning. Just
Correct.
Put the cast
Just
iron.
put it there and get it smoking hot. Since it's a thin cut and we want this to be enjoyed in
Yeah.
a medium rare or almost rare.
Basically cook
kind
it in
of-
its own fat.
Yeah. We
Little
want to
bit
do
of
it very
salt?
quickly.
A
Yeah.
little bit of salt?
Of course.
Okay. But like a little liberal or just
No,
a
be
little bit?
liberal. Depends on how much you like salt.
Yeah, I mean this salt is not too strong, you know. It looks really nice, very flaky, but it's not that. I think once we put the meat on, I don't want to touch it too much, you know, because I think the Wagyu
It's gonna
it like
melt.
melts. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
All right,
that's-
okay. So we'll just wait for the skillet to get hot.
Exactly.
you
Get it
know,
away from the
probably
heat.
get to about 400 or 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we put the meat in. And what do you say? How much? Like a minute each side?
No, not even. I would say 10 seconds per side and
Oh,
get that crust going, and that's it. Take it out. Yeah.
super fast. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. So you know, when I think Kobe beef and Wagyu, well, Miyazaki, right?
Yep.
Sorry for keep messing it up. But basically, you know, the whole Kobe beef thing, or Miyazaki, this is like myth, right? Like that the cows drink beer and they get massaged. And
Yeah,
they listen to
there's a lot
Beethoven.
of myth involved in Wagyu, especially in Japanese Wagyu. There's a myth about the cows drinking beer.
Yeah,
If
is
a
that
cow
true?
drinks beer, it will. Yeah, it's not.
Oh.
There's something related. Cows do eat barley, which beer is made with barley.
Yeah, okay,
And
that's how
barley
it came
mash.
about.
It's
Yeah.
a byproduct of beer, so it's part of their natural.
Yeah.
Not their natural. It's what farmers feed their cows with. So, or part of the ingredients that the farmers feed their cows with.
Yeah.
Farmers in Japan like to listen to nice music while they work, and that's what the music the cows listen to
So
it.
probably some guy went to visit one of these farms, saw the cows,
saw the
eat
whole picture
barley
and said,
mash,
"This is
classical
how it's going
music.
on."
It's like, wow,
Yeah.
these cows are being treated like
Exactly.
gods. Like,
Yeah.
And then the guy probably like massaged them.
Probably the
Yeah.
guy was brushing the
petting,
cow,
or-
and
yeah.
and the guy got a good idea of how those cows.
Well, the
would
whole
live, but-
the whole kettle system is probably very different in Japan than in the U.S. You know, in the U.S.
Yeah.
so industrial. You know, thousands of heads of cattle. You know, whereas over there it's probably more like individual farmers really taking care of their animals.
Yeah, in
right?
the American industry, it's very hard to get this kind of marbling and this kind of product. Remember A5, we're grading color, texture, the marbling on it, the different factors, the 4 main factors. If all of them get a 5 on a scale from 1 to 5, they all get 5, they are considered A5.
This
If
is
one
the-
of those
this is
factors
A5,
get a 4,
right?
that's an A5, yeah.
check
So
this out,
if
guys.
one of those factors
So this
fall into
is-
a 4, that's an A4, which is not the case on Miyazaki.
So this has perfect marbling, perfect color. What else? Perfect
Texture and quality of fat.
Okay. I mean, it's crazy. It is literally crazy. All right, is our skillet hot enough yet?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I mean, it's smoking.
It's
That's
smoking
what
hot.
we're waiting for, right? All right, how are we gonna do
That's
this?
what smoking hot means.
All right, so let's put this on. We've got to be a little bit careful.
Yep.
Because basically this meat is so fatty, it's literally melting at room temperature.
Yeah, and well, we were sitting next to a grill, so that doesn't help. So
And yeah,
slide it over.
I guess out here in Florida, it's not even room temperature. It's literally 80, 85 degrees out here right now. Whoa. Okay. Hold on.
Damage control.
Count the seconds.
4 Mississippis.
There you go.
Smoking hot.
Yeah, maybe a bit more than 10 seconds, huh?
I
30
would flip
seconds?
it now.
Already?
Yeah. Don't be afraid of that fat. Wagyu cattle has a natural enzyme called delta 9,
Yeah.
which turn the fat into unsaturated fat.
It's
which
crazy. Look
yeah.
at this skillet. It's full of fat right now.
Yep.
Okay, let me flip it.
Yep. Waste no more time.
Wow, look at this. Beautiful. Look at that. Want to get a bit of crust going here. These parts. Yeah, there you go. A little bit more here. There you go. Wow, but this looks amazing. Look at the caramelization. Beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's get this right off. Let's count. Pretty much, let's just count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is it, guys. Our incredible
The
Wagyu.
reason why I chose such a thin cut is because Wagyu can become overwhelming on your mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
Me
Like
personally, I
crazy
like
rich.
to get a piece of it and then fill myself up with some other steak.
Yeah.
But I mean,
What are we expecting here? I mean, extremely rich, buttery flavor, texture,
a
melt
lot
in
of
your
flavor
mouth.
melting in your mouth, and it's like heaven in your mouth.
All right. Let's get this hot skillet off here. Wow, look at this. It's like filled with fat. It's
Yep.
crazy. It just rendered that steak in like a matter of less than a minute.
Gold sweat.
Crazy. I want to cook something else in here to get some of the taste. All right. All right, come over here. Look at this. I mean, this is incredible. Shall we? Look, we have the spinales here. I want to kind of get a little piece of the spinales first.
Yeah, give it a try on both part of it.
Wow, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible, yeah. Because it's so thin, it's hard to kind of cook it to any sort of certain doneness. But I mean, look, it's red.
Yeah.
It's basically medium rare.
Perfect.
Perfect, yeah. Like just a few seconds on the grill. Look at this. All right. You brought this. You're gonna have
All
the
right.
first bite. Yeah.
It's
Oh
amazing.
yeah.
You will be impressed.
I can't bite it. I can't chew it. It just
Yeah.
disappears. Oh my
it's
God.
like butter.
It really is. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Finger
But
looking
yeah,
good.
it's nothing like the fat you normally have on a steak, and you cut off, you're like, oh, I don't want to eat the fat.
No.
It's kind of gross. You can't really chew it. It's disgusting.
And
I mean,
again,
this is crazy.
it's a good kind of fat, so
It's like a
Don't
gummy
be-
bear in your mouth, and it just melts away.
yeah.
Wow, this is incredible. Let's try the eye of the ribeye. A nice center cut right here. Look at this. Wow. I mean, just check this out. Look at the fat. Hopefully you can capture this. Absolutely incredible. And a crazy tender.
Yeah, you squeeze it and you can see the
Oh yeah.
fat coming.
Wow.
Yep.
No.
Don't forget, this is on a regular
It's
steakhouse.
crazy.
This is a $60, $50 per ounce steak.
Not per piece, per ounce.
Not per piece,
So
per
they,
ounce.
They also serve it, so they basically kind of serve something like this.
Mm-hmm.
They serve it like this, cut into little stripes. That's it.
$50.
Wow. That's crazy.
And again, these cows take so much work, and it's worth it. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not overpaying.
Yeah.
The reason why you're paying that price is because it takes a lot of work to get that kind of marbling, and that's the reason why in the U.S. we haven't been able to reach that A5 yet,
Yeah.
because it's just hard. It's
This is a crazy.
in an industry like this, it's almost impossible.
Look at my hands, you know, it's like oily. You can put them right in butter and fat. It's ridiculous. No, this is a treat, for sure. All right, guys, if you haven't had A5 Miyazaki steaks, it's incredible. Hit up meatandbone.com and get yourself one. This is absolutely. This has got to be a bucket list item. You have
Yeah.
to have this, you know, before.
Yeah, for sure. It's one of those items that one steak that you
Yeah.
need to try.
Yeah.
Get the experience. If
Yeah.
again, first timers, I would advise to try it just a little piece, split it among some
Yeah,
friends,
yeah.
share the moment, and then fill yourself up with some other steak that
Yeah,
that
this
won't
is
be that
this is
overwhelming.
not to eat like a pound each. you
Some
know.
people like it.
Yeah.
Some people would eat the whole thing and no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
I personally like it this way. Share it among friends and then
And talk about it. Have some whiskey, have a cigar, and
Yep.
just have a great evening. All right, man. I think this was amazing. Really quick video, but extremely informative. Something completely different from across the world.
and if anybody has questions, you can always write us,
Yeah.
and we'll be happy to answer.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope to see you again
Always
next week
welcome.
for a new video with Meat and Bone. Thank you, guys.